Hello guys, this is Nusrat again and I'm back with another video about law of attraction success stories. So if you are new to the channel, basically what I do is that I share hacks about life, fitness, weight loss, motivation, and kind of things which makes our life better. And when it comes to law of attraction, I think everything about law of attraction makes our lives better. So every Sunday I'm going to be sharing one success story about law of attraction to help you feel more motivated as well. So today's law of attraction story is about a woman. I know her, so her story is very inspiring and I hope it motivates many of you out there. It was a woman who has dedicated her whole life for her kids. When they were younger, she left her education, she left her opportunities, she left her career and she went full-time being a mother. This way the dreams she had were kind of buried somewhere underneath the surface, and she was living a life, very hectic life, always taking care of her family, cooking, cleaning, and dedicating full time to it. And somewhere at the back of her mind there was this feeling of, is this enough? I mean, is this what I'm really here for? So eventually what happened is that after her kids grew up, after like that 10 to 15 years, she kind of became upset because now she suddenly had nothing to do. Her whole life was spent taking care of her children, taking care of her family, and suddenly, there is nothing to do because her kids were all grown up and they were already busy with their own lives. And she also left her study, she also left her opportunities earlier ahead in her life. So right now she was going through a period of frustration, and this is when she got acquainted with law of attraction. Now, in other cases you may be thinking that why didn't she apply for a job, why didn't she do so many other things? The thing is, after like 10 to 15 years of staying home, she was feeling kind of stuck. Okay, she didn't also know what to do or how to start. When she got to know about law of attraction, she began to apply it. She woke up in the morning early and then she began to listen to positive affirmations. When she was worried about anything, about health, about finance, she began to listen to positive affirmations. She began to visualize her goals. After staying home for such a long time, she was feeling really stuck about life, about her ambition, and she felt like she had nothing to do and she had nothing to deliver to the world. Now, as she started to apply the techniques of law of attraction, which is, positive thinking, positive affirmation, visualization, writing down her goals, she didn't know what she wanted to do in life, but she knew she wanted to be successful. She wanted to have her own name. When she began to apply those techniques in her life, she began to notice a huge shift. For example, she began to feel happier, she began to feel more hopeful, she began to receive ideas, things which were always apparent for her, but she could never really, place her finger on it, that this is something she could do. Most of the time, after her kids grew up, she was like lonely, she was bored, there was nothing to do, she didn't know what to do or where to apply or what work she could do. But after listening to the affirmations, she noticed a shift in her behavior. After visualizing and after writing down her goals, she began to feel excited about success, even though she didn't know what success would mean or how would it look like. She just began to visualize of how she wants to see herself talking in front of people or traveling to a different country, or dealing with someone. After a few more days, like after a few weeks you can say, she actually got a phone call from a place like, which is kind of like Uber Eats. They kind of have a huge chain and they're a really well-known brand. I got a call from them that, do you want to apply to as a chef, as a restaurant owner, as a food chain owner? And actually they sent this email or this call to a lot of people, to everyone who uses their service. We discussed it over and we decided, hey, you're really good at that, that's what you've been doing and that's what people know you for. You're a very good cook and people really love what you do. You're very creative with recipes, so why not go for that? And then she spoke to them, and now what's happening is that she has a direction in her life. She has a goal and an aim. So all this time she was thinking that, she didn't complete her education, she doesn't know what to do. She's been a housewife, she has been home all her life, and her art is cooking. It's like the idea never dawned into her that she could actually utilize it and turn it into a profession, or turn it into something that feels meaningful for her. So right now, there is a slow and subtle shift in her life. And of course, she might again change her plans, she might change her career. But what's important is that now she was kind of like floating on an ocean and without direction, without purpose. Right now, she has a goal in life, and she's very ambitious about it. That I'm going to wake up, and then I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and people are going to like this. I'm going to have this recipe, and I'm going to get so and so customers, and then I'm going to open my brand, open my chain. So these things come, it's like, it comes in stacks. First the idea, first a little bit of hope, and a little bit of possibility that, hey, maybe I could do it. Some inspiration from above, things just happen. So yes, for her, after her 15 years, that's a huge change in her life. And yeah, I think, if you apply the techniques of law of attraction, if you think positively, if you refrain from negative thoughts, from negative thought patterns, if you visualize, if you write down your goals, if you believe it, if you listen to positive affirmations, you are definitely going to see a huge shift in your life. And whether it be for finance, for relationship, or for anything in the world, you can definitely apply it, and you're going to see great results. So if you have any interesting stories, you can also share with me on my Instagram, which is below. Other than that, if you like this kind of stories, subscribe to my channel right now. Every Sunday I'm going to be giving a video. I'm going to be uploading a video on law of attraction. So the stories, I also upload a lot on weight loss, fitness, and recipes. And once a month I also upload a video on security. So I'm here to make every part of your life better with super life hacks. Other than that, I'm gonna see you in the next video. Ciao.